Hey boys and girls, as you know, we are working on our proposal for the Board of Education in order to add accessible playground equipment to Maple Street School. In order to learn how to write the proposal, we are first going to be reading persuasive essays. When we read persuasive essays, we need to think of Oreos. Persuasive essays contain an opinion, a reason, and good persuasive essays, they'll include multiple reasons and multiple examples. Examples are those specific facts or details that support the reason and the author's opinion or position. Here's what our structure of our persuasive essay or our proposal is going to look like. Persuasive essays start with a title. They have an introduction or an introductory statement that tell the writer's opinion or position. And typically they have 3 reasons and examples. Now, some persuasive essays will have 1 paragraph for each reason and examples. Other persuasive essays that are shorter, and if the author has less information, might have all 3 reasons in 1 paragraph. At the end of a persuasive essay, the author will restate his or her opinion or position. Here is a graphic organizer, our backwards planning sheet, that we are going to use to help us figure out if the author included all of the elements or components of a persuasive essay. Here is the first essay we're going to look at. Its title is Plastic, Paper, or Cloth. You can read it here. We have a big decision to make. We can use cloth, paper, or plastic bags. I choose cloth because paper uses trees and plastic uses petroleum, so we should use cloth. Cloth bags are easy to take with you and use again and again. We need to keep our earth clean, so let's use cloth. Remember, recycle and reuse. This author included his or her opinion that we should use cloth paper bags and 3 reasons. Paper uses trees and plastic uses petroleum, so cloth should be used. Cloth bags are easy to take with you, and they are easy to use again and again. Those are the 3 different reasons, and I have color-coded them for you. At the end, the author restates his or her opinion. So in my graphic organizer, I have the title. The opinion is that we should use cloth. The first reason is that paper is trees, plastic is petroleum. The second reason is cloth is easy to take. And the last reason is cloth is easy to reuse. At the end, the author restates their opinion. We should use cloth. This persuasive essay has many strengths. The title relates to the author's position and the topic. The author states their opinion, provides 3 reasons, and then restates their opinion. However, we could make this persuasive essay stronger. It doesn't include any examples, which would make the writing stronger. It also doesn't include something called counter-arguments, which I will show you an example of in just a few minutes. Because we want to persuade the Board of Education, our persuasive essay needs to be a bit more advanced. So we are going to use this persuasive essay graphic organizer when we are studying different persuasive essays that others have written and when we want to plan our own. The persuasive essay we're going to read now is Summer, 15 Days or 2.5 months, and I'm going to show you 1 paragraph at a time to make it easier. I'm going to read the introduction. The final bell rings, it's the last day of school, and summer has finally come. Students don't have to think about school for at least another 2.5 months. That is the way it should always be. School should continue using the traditional calendar and not a year-round schedule. There are numerous downsides to year-round schooling. It has no positive effects on education, it adds to costs, and it disrupts the long-awaited summer vacation. Looking at my graphic organizer, I filled in the title and the author's opinion that we should stay with the traditional school schedule, not year-round school. Now, in order to help me determine if this is an excellent persuasive essay, I need to think about what my opinion is and what could change or confirm my opinion. So my opinion is that we should have year-round school, that the shorter breaks throughout the year might benefit students. In order for the author to change my opinion, for me to agree with the author, I would want to see data on students' achievement and quotes from students and families. So I will be looking to see if any of this reasons or examples will be included. Body paragraph 1. I have gone through and highlighted the writer's opinion. I have highlighted the first reason. I have highlighted the 3 different examples. And I've highlighted here in purple a specific statistic. Now, I've found that when I write persuasive essays, it's helpful to include specific facts and details because it makes your argument stronger. What I have highlighted here in brown is what I call a counter argument. The author is acknowledging the opposing view, the opposing opinion, and by acknowledging that opinion is then using information from his or her own opinion to try to persuade us. These are called counter arguments when writers acknowledge the opposing view, and it helps make their writing stronger. Looking at my graphic organizer, I can fill in the reason and examples, and I can fill in the counter argument that many people believe year-round school is beneficial. The writer has acknowledged what other people think. If I look at body paragraph 2, the writer has started with his or her reason. 3 different examples that I have highlighted for you. Again, a specific statistic or fact. And then the writer included another counter argument at the end. The writer wrote, some schools may not be able to handle such increases, and other schools that can handle these expenses could be doing better things with the money. So the writer is acknowledging that while his or her reason for not having year-round school is that it requires money, the writer is acknowledging that some schools have that money. That's the opposing view and opposing opinion. However, the writer then goes on to say that they could do better things with the money. So they acknowledge the other side, but then still try to prove why their opinion matters and why we should agree with them. Back to our graphic organizer, I have filled in my reasons and examples, and that counter argument that some schools can afford year-round school, but there are better ways to spend money. This writer has included one more body paragraph. We start with the reason. We have 3 different examples, and instead of having a statistic, this time the author or the writer has included a quote from an expert. Including quotes can be a powerful way for us to get across our opinions and to help make our opinions stronger and to help other people agree with us. You'll notice that in this paragraph, the author did not include a counter argument. So I put an NA. Here is the conclusion. The author restates his or her opinion, ties the whole persuasive essay together. So I've put that in the restated opinion box. All right, so did I see data on achievement, quotes from students or families? We did see quotes, and I was very impressed. And the author did include some specific statistics, but not on student achievement, which for me as a teacher is one of the biggest things that I would look for. So this author changed my opinion slightly. I'm starting to see why year-round school would not be beneficial, but I think to make this writing even stronger, I would have wanted to see more evidence of the impact on students. Your job is going to be to choose either letter to the editor or adopting a pet from the pound. Both of these are persuasive essays. You are going to complete the graphic organizer you just saw me use, this Oreo graphic organizer. And then you need to be able to talk about the quality of the persuasive essay. Did this essay confirm your opinion or position? Or did they persuade you to change your opinion or position? Or is there something that the writer can do to help make their writing stronger so that they confirm or persuade you to change your opinion. If you have any questions, you can come see me. I look forward to hearing our discussion.